I thought I would start off this list by beginning with, that's a bad sign to put in a video. We're starting off with Kianna Naomi. Kianna Naomi honestly walked so that my accounts online could run. Kianna Naomi is the apex of what it means to be black on YouTube. She stands for everything that I believe in. I love lifestyle content. She made me want to make lifestyle content. I saw people going on brand trips. I was like, oh yeah, well, Kianna Naomi was one of the few black influencers who was going on a lot of brand trips that I was seeing at the time, maybe like 5-6 years ago. And that for me was inspirational, iconic, beautiful, stunning. I'm obsessed. I'm still obsessed to this day. I think her and I would be great friends. She seems like a very cool person, and when I would watch her videos, I would look at for example, the lifestyle traveling vlogs, just like, you know, the introspective aspects of it, everything that is sort of like what a lifestyle influencer would do. But I'm like, oh, this one actually looks like me, so that's actually a good thing. She honestly also made me want to start doing, you know, like more language-based content as well. I don't know, there's something about her passion that I truly admire, and I love how dedicated she was about, for example, learning about different cultures, learning different languages, especially living in Colombia as well. I thought that was super cool. And honestly, even though I do not even think that's what inspiration means in the slightest, but even though our contents are not aligned, I feel like there's always a little bit of, for example, her in the back of my mind whenever I'm like creating a video. I'm just like, yeah, Kianna Naomi 8 down. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. Second on this list, we have Kelly Stamps. Kianna Naomi set the visuals. Kelly Stamps set the tone. Honestly, she's an icon. I love satire. And at that time also, I was watching a lot of Daria as well. Probably should watch that tonight. I remember watching her and everyone was making videos like, who is Kelly Stamps? What she's taking over the internet. And I was like, iconic behavior. Would love to step foot in her shoes and, you know, see exactly what's going on YouTube. So she definitely set the gas as well. I don't know if that makes sense. Like she put on the engine. I love, what's there not to love about YouTubers that look like you? I love how she was very proud to be in her mid-20s and doing all the things that she enjoys, all the things that she loves. I also love K-pop as well. I think it's iconic, and her sense of humor unmatched, and I'm honestly truly obsessed. And she also really got me to being at the point where I want to make videos and post and everything like that. So yes, Kianna and Kelly. Next up, Deeva and Food. Guys, I love Deeva to death. If you don't know who Deeva is, well then, Deeva is my friend, a lovely person. She makes food content, she travels the world, and she also makes fashion content. I would say mainly food with a bit of lifestyle and fashion, and that's just the way we like it. I am obsessed with Deeva. She knows that. I actually have to text her back. I love Deeva. Funnily enough, Deeva and I, well, no, that came out wrong. Deeva had this recipe for samosas, okay? And this samosa recipe, I found the video again. It was posted in like 2022, 2023 for her Ramadan series. I ate these samosas when she made them, and I passed out on her couch. And ever since then, I've thought about those samosas, but just for a lot of reasons, I just never made them. And recently enough, I got an air fryer. I got an air fryer a couple of days ago, and I was like, yeah, first thing I'm making in that damn air fryer, Deeva samosas. So the air fryer has been like soaking for the past God knows how many days. I'm gonna take it out tomorrow, and I'm gonna stand on business and but honestly, there are other we'll see what happens. The samosas are very good. I find that samosas are a very warm and filling meal, and honestly, samosas taste better homemade. If you are going to be purchasing samosas, I would recommend heading to your local South Asian market. You should always shop local, and not only that, their I don't know, when samosas are made in Canada, except when Deeva made them, we were in Montreal, but when the produce is from Canada, nastiness. But the supermarket near me is it's they have their samosas imported, and it even comes with like a little sauce as well. Super super good. But Divas were better. So everyone go watch Diva's content, and Diva, if you're watching this, I will text you in a couple of minutes. Next up we have Moya Moini. I love Moya Moini so much. She's an icon for many reasons. She's fashionable, she's cool, she's fun, love her accent. Also, if you guys see her latest thumbnail, what was it called? It was the most recent thumbnail. So this is being posted, this is being filmed early December. So her most recent thumbnail of this time, she has very nice beach waves. They're very, very nice. Another person who, for example, encapsulates the lifestyle content that I find so aesthetically pleasing, so aesthetically nice. And I don't even know, part of me kind of wants, I don't even want to, I don't want to be anyone else, but it's like, for example, like I want, when I make aesthetic content, it's like sort of like flows in that sense. I would like for these things to look a certain way and do the certain thing, but then when it comes down to the production and actually editing and posting it, it's not one for one, and that's a good thing. Also, I think maybe in like an artistic sense, it is good to be able to like imitate, but nah, I want to be a one for one until Papa, so that's okay. I love Moya. I love her content. It's very warm, it's very cozy, makes me want to just like stay in bed. And I love the lifestyle content because I feel like when you're investing in the person as well, it gives you like a sense of like the personality introspection as well, like everything like that. I do want to get more into like her book recommendations. Oh, reminds me, I wanted to join Kianna Naomi's book club. I didn't do that, but I want to. When she just sits down and talks about all the books that she's reading, what's going on in her life, how she's learning French. And it's so funny because I also learned French earlier in my stage of life than she did, but when she was learning it, I'm looking and I'm like, yeah, been there, been there, been there. So I don't know, I feel like it's very like relatable in that sense as well, and I just love her content. It's like a very strong source of inspiration. So Ross is a YouTuber who I found, who came up in my algorithm actually randomly. I have been watching his videos for the past couple of months. Like when I see Moya and I see Ross and I see, for example, let's say Kianna Naomi, it's all very like lifestyle. And then when I think from Ross, what I take the most is kind of like the slow living, the very how do you say, the very introspective, slow, my thoughts, my diary, just like getting inside the person's head. That's the best thing. And funnily enough, my most viewed video on YouTube, 3:47 a.m. in Manhattan, which you should go watch, is inspired by Ross's channel. The quiet subtitles, no speaking. Honestly, sometimes speaking in a video, it can get a bit exhausting, and I was very hesitant about doing videos like that because I was kind of like, not even about the reading aspect, that I was kind of just like, I just feel like you think you're a yapper, and then all of a sudden you're trying to make a video and you don't have anything to say. So sometimes you don't need to say anything, the video speaks for itself, and I'm very, very happy with that. And I would much rather do a subtitle video than do a voiceover, because I don't, it's not even that I'm moving, it's not even that I'm moving it's not even that I'm moving the microphone like to and from my face. It's just that like my voice goes like a sinusoidal wave. That's like that's pretty much what it is, like a wave in that sense. And it's the weirdest thing. So I'm like, the text can remain even, Helvetica 5. That's how it's supposed to be. And here we are. Last on the list but not least ever is going to be Ash Callahan. I love Ash. One of the very few fashion YouTubers that I actually watch, and I like her takes. She's a very strong inspiration for the fashion content that I've posted and the fashion content to come. Stay tuned. So I do think that definitely too, like, even as someone who likes to talk about fashion, I like hearing about her takes on men's fashion as a woman. And I think it's very interesting, and like it's nuanced and everything like that, and it's very interesting to go about things, especially when it's not like your primary domain. But I feel like that's kind of like how you learn and get to know everything like that, and how you are actually going to grow and learn more about these things. And there's so much to learn about fashion. Like, you cannot just like sit down and figure this all out in one day. And even myself too, I feel like kind of like, even if it's a lot more conceptual, a lot more intrinsic, the fashion content that I would like to make is evolving mainly in terms of topics and presentation as well. A lot of the times when I'm making fashion videos, it's sort of very difficult to structure my ideas into, not structure my ideas. I think sometimes when I'm making fashion videos, I think that it's very difficult to make a video about a topic without the guarantee that it'll be like universally interesting. But maybe because they like me as a YouTuber, as a person, as someone who makes videos talking about everything under the sun. I didn't put myself on this list, but obviously I'm there. You have to be your own biggest fan. Obvi. Yeah, this is video number 23, I think. And yeah, honestly, I'm gonna add myself to this list. And Tilly and Papa. Those are my favorite YouTubers. Those are the people who I look for inspiration, and I would hope that maybe if you guys go and watch some of their videos, you will see, maybe, I don't know, maybe, you know, sometimes you have like those critical thinking questions. I don't think it'll be like a direct one-for-one, obviously. Nobody wants that. I mean, unless you do. I personally don't. But I hope that you would be able to like watch some of their videos and just be like, oh, well, when I'm watching this, it kind of reminds me of what Moya did, or what Ross did, or what Deeva did, or what Kelly did, or what Kianna said, or what Kianna, anything of that regard, what Ash's perspective on fashion is. All of these things are just very fun and nice. And yes, guys, I'm changing my name to Zaidi online, so it's going to be Zaidi. Don't ask me why. I've just decided that that's what's going to happen. So if you see me signing off as Zaidi, that's what's happening, okay? I will see you guys soon, next week. Same time, okay? Bisous, bye, ciao.